Reading and critical thinking. Should scientists modify our food? Thousands of years ago, most people were hunters, whose food came from the animals and the fish they had killed, and from nuts, roots, and fruit they had collected. Later, these hunters lived in one place and became farmers whose method of getting food was to grow crops from the seeds of wild animals. Over time, they noticed that some plants were better than others. They saved the seeds from these plants, and so the yields and quality of their crops improved. Like plants, all other living things contain genes, which control what they will be like. Modern scientists can put genes into plants and animals in their laboratories, and this means they can modify their genes in order to change what they are like. This is called genetic engineering. A type of tomato is an example of this. When normal tomatoes ripen, one of their genes produces a chemical that makes the fruit rot. Scientists can modify this gene so that the tomatoes do not rot so quickly. This is one way in which genetically modified crops can improve agriculture. Scientists know that this technology can also protect people from starvation in countries where insects or diseases destroy crops. For example, fruit and vegetables have been modified so that they are not damaged by the diseases that kill normal plants. However, many people believe that modified food is unnatural and fear that genetic engineering may bring new diseases in the future. So, should we eat genetically modified food or not? Surprisingly, biscuits, cakes, and many other foods that we have been eating for years already contain genetically modified ingredients. Have they done us any damage? Choose the correct answer. It is thought that unnamed, chemical, modified, or genial crops may cause new forms of disease because of being unnatural. Genetics, or genetically modified crops offer opportunities to improve agriculture. The fields can be picked, sprayed, gathered, or harvested from the air by planes. If you want to grow vegetables, you should put seeds, leaves, branches, or trunks in the soil. The main ingredient, component, compound, or element of the meal I'm cooking is cheese. Now, check your answers. Find the mistake in each of the following sentences, then write them correctly. The work of growing crops and raising animals is called engineering. The work of growing crops and raising animals is called agriculture. Pesticides can be good for the soil. Pesticides can be bad for the soil. When the Nile erupted, it left fertile soil. When the Nile flooded, it left fertile soil. The planes are dropping the fields with pesticides. The planes are spraying the fields with pesticides. We will suffer with lack of water. We will suffer from lack of water. Thanks for listening. With Nafham, learn easily and simply.